some Obama in me. The hood won't pop, hip hop wanna see the common in me. And since it's
Alright, so I'm actually going to go in with my Sasha Cosmetics Jamaica, sorry, on Instagram. I'm going with their pressed powder. This is actually Sasha Buttercup, but in pressed form, and it's in a sample size. I don't know if they're selling by themselves, but that's what I'm using. And for my crease, I'm actually going in with my face powder, well, my contour powder, and it is Sasha Perfect Bronze pressed, right? So now I'm going with my Beauty Bakery palette. I'm taking that orange, and I think this is the only thing I used this palette for, and it's because of that orange. I feel like every palette, especially if you're trying to get the dark skin demographic, you need an orange in a palette. It's such a beautiful transitional color. But notice that whenever I put my eyeshadow on the very first one, we see right at the beginning of my brow, I put the orange all the way up there, and then I kind of like slope down to really to have my brow bone exposed. The reason for doing that is because I do have hooded eyes, and all of my tutorial, if not most of my tutorial, they're for hooded eye persons. So I try to get different people on my channel, because apart from being a YouTuber, I'm also an educator. So in my tutorials, I try to hide little nuggets. Now, if you look at my eyes, you can see that I added the yellow as well, just for a little, oomph. Also, it's a colorful look, so adding yellow for your brow bone is really cool. But I like adding yellow on top of a paler color, like what I did just now with the Sasha, then the yellow up on top of it. So if you look at my eyes now, you'll see that my brow bone is fully exposed, creating the illusion that I have deep set eyes, but I don't actually have hooded eyes. And I explained deep set eyes and hooded eyes in my tutorial that I did recently. It's a more natural look. Both me and Aisha, another model I used here on my channel, wore the same look, but because I have hooded eyes, it looked differently on me. For us who have hooded eyes, you only see our color when we look down, but if you're looking straight at you, it's like we have no color on our lids. So I'm going with Sasha Cosmetics Jamaica eyeshadow base. This is their eyeshadow base, and I'm actually blending it out with my brush. And the thing is, with this eyeshadow base, which I showed you in a tutorial before, if you do not blend this out after you put it on your eyes, it will crease on you. So please be careful, alright? I don't tell already, you can't say lyrics don't make one already. So now I accidentally found out how to do this like colored crease line thing, and I'm so glad I happened upon it. Grateful. So what I do is when I'm putting the eyeshadow on, I just leave a space on top so that it looks as if I actually drew on a white line. This is easier for me to do and way neater for me to do than actually having to go in and do my cut crease and then draw a white line on top. This is way easier for me to do. So this is how I accomplished that step. Of course, if you have a white eyeliner, you can do that, but I don't have a white eyeliner, so I had to improvise, and that's what I did. I think I did another step off camera and I didn't like it, so I'm glad I didn't record it. You see where I leave the white line, like for the white cut crease, I actually put some white eyeshadow on it, some white iridescent eyeshadow, and I didn't like how it looked. So I mean, I did it after the fact. I took pictures and everything for this tutorial. I did it after the fact, and it never mind to me. So for this tutorial, again, I struggled with kind of fusing my colors. I've done so much different color combinations here on my channel. I've done glitter brows, all sorts of something. So it's like I feel like I'm grasping at straws. Like, what else am I going to do that is different from my channel? But the thing is, even though I've done so many techniques, I've used some color combinations. Yes, I have some of them I repeat on my channel. You guys still watch and still learn. You see me? I've listened to you about playing music constantly in my tutorials. So now I'm taking the time out to actually do voiceovers and explain what I'm doing. So I believe even in this fashion that you're learning something different from me every single time. Because yes, I'm an educator, and obviously I want you to give me some of your money when you get in my classes and stuff. But also I'm a YouTuber, so whenever I do my makeup tutorials, some of my knowledge, it does seep over. You know what I mean? So on my eyes now, for my liner, I'm actually using LA Pro Primer in black. I love this thing for my eyes. I love it for my lips. I love it for eyeshadows. It's just such a nice, it's a chameleon product. I have it in my kit. I have it in my kit. Was it in my kit? It's live. So now because I don't have any black eyeliner. I had the ink black eyeliner I had a couple years ago. That dry out. But I wasn't using it, but it dry out. So moving on. So I'm actually using the Pro Primer as a black line, and I'm pulling it out. You know, I want to do a nice dramatic eye, neutral eye, but with graphic line. But I'm going to need to buy a black. I'm going to need to buy one eyeliner for that. But yes, so that's what I'm doing now. And I'm also going back in with the colors, with the black, and kind of setting where I put the LA Pro primer. I realize that it makes it last longer, a little bit longer, and it also makes it look darker. It looks even blacker whenever I add the black eyeshadow. So right now it's just about mixing and matching, just kind of adding colors, kind of fusing different color combinations together, and how I know what colors to work with or what colors work to each other. It goes back to, well, it can just choose your preference, but I'm actually grabbing onto my color theory knowledge that I have. So I know when a color, like, so the 3 primary colors are yellow, blue, and red, meaning no other color can be created to make those colors, but those colors create other colors. So you have different colors that have like a pinkish base, you know, that has red in it, because red created the pink. Yes, okay, fine. So if a color has a little bit of green in there, you know, it has a blue base, because, you know, blue, and you know what I mean, yeah, it creates the green. Yellow and blue makes green. Yeah. So that's how I go by it. I go by the secondary colors and tertiary colors, and I look for the root color, which is the primary color, in order to match my eye makeup. I really hope that made sense. What I've been loving, absolutely loving, is my Fenty Beauty shimmer stick. I used it prior to my Sacha Cosmetics bronzer, and then I'm going with my Sacha Cosmetics blush, and it's orange. This is really the final look. This oh my gosh, my Kyor blue lip, you guys, I don't know if you guys hear me running. Oh, you see, I'm a fan. So this is in the color Lollipop, and I've had it now for about 2 years, I think, or a year and almost 2 years, and it's drying out, but it still works like a dream. The only thing is I don't like, I put my lips together because it will separate. So after applying it, I allow it to dry. So this is the look, you guys. I don't have an intro video or an outro video. I just took pictures because, believe it or not, this day I was rushing. This is the look. The wig is by Beauty Forever. It's actually their wave here, and I straightened it. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have been absolutely good to me. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Bye, guys.